Hey, I'm not late. You're late. All right. I was right on time. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Will with Exposing IWC. And today, we're going to be breaking down what happened on All In last weekend. I sound like it was like a week ago. No, it was yesterday. What a great show it was. Actually, let me take that back. Was it a great show? No. Did it have a great ending? Yes. But we're breaking that down. Ricochet showed up. Oh my God, Ricochet's here. The matches, the 5-star matches we can see, right? He's here. That'll be fun to talk about. What else happened? Oh yeah, Jamie Hayter returned on the 0 hour. She returned on YouTube when nobody was watching because Tony Khan wanted to like pop the YouTube crowd. I don't know what's going on there. But before we talk about All In and all the good things and the bad things and the new changes that happened and the new direction of the show, by show I mean AEW, the promotion I should say, we're going to be breaking down Bash in Berlin and why folks are wrong about it being boring and bland and a bad PLE. Okay, they're already complaining already. It's like deja vu, but okay, we'll break that down. We'll see if there's any validity to their complaints and their bullshit. Because, oh yeah, Sting came back as well. He popped up to end the Larry short. He popped up to cap off the short casket match. We'll talk about that as well. But we're going to be breaking down Bash Berlin first, okay? Because it's not boring. Oh, let me take that back. It could be boring. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, but apparently folks are so sure of themselves. We're breaking all down. We're breaking all that down, okay? We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not wrong, but maybe maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong, but maybe I'm wrong. We'll break that down. Do me a favor. If you're watching this on a replay, leave a comment. Tell me why I'm wrong, or tell me why I'm right. You can do that. And if I'm right, you agree with me, leave a comment. That's great as well. If it's something else I didn't talk about, you want to bring up, go ahead and put it in the comments. If you're watching it on replay, leave a like and all that good stuff. If you're in the stream, Pedro, you're wrong. I'm not wrong. If you're in the stream, be respectful and like let me know if I'm wrong or not. I don't think I am, but how about this? I'll let you know why you're wrong, okay? And then we can move on from there, right? So Bash in Berlin. Let's start with Bash in Berlin. WWE. Let's start there. I put out a tweet asking folks, hey, what's your thoughts on this PLE? Because everybody's saying that the PLE is boring, and I'm not sure I understand. All right. And folks said, well, it's a boring PLE. So this is what I said. Let me pull up this tweet real quick. Let me see. What did I actually say via Twitter that folks were disputing? If I can't find it, just screw it. I'll just say it off memory what I brought up. But I was concerned with the amount of crap I was hearing about this PLE from people before it even happened. And I remember saying that, hey, what's the problem? You got Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens. That'll be a good match, right? You got Bianca Belair's on the card. She's a showstopper, you know. You got the Judgment Day storyline. I mean, that's a good match. What's the problem there? You know, that's entertaining. It's fun. You got oh, here it is. Took me a couple scrolls. Twitter split. Here we go. And a lot of people are crapping on this card. And I don't understand why. You have Banger with Randy Orton and Gunther. I'm sure Kevin Owens and Randy will be good. Possible heel turn. Possible heel turn there. You got a hot Judgment Day angle with a good match. You never know what's going to happen. A lot of shenanigans there now. Very, very fun. Anything can happen. You have the CM Punk Drew McIntyre strap match. You have Bianca Belair. What's the problem? All right. And the answers I got back was, oh, it's boring. It's predictable. We've seen it before. It's the same thing over and over again. There's no surprises on the horizon. I'm like, folks, why are we here? Oh, look at this. I said way too predictable. Personally, I want the women's titles defended. Okay. More matches on the card. Basically, the crux of it was, it's predictable, it's boring, we've seen it all before, yada yada. When will we learn? All right. When will folks learn that you have to watch the PLE first before you can complain? Because I remember, just like deja vu, not too long ago, folks were saying what? The backlash card. Remember that? Oh, it's boring. Matter of fact, let me pull up the backlash card real quick because I don't really remember that card that well. Let me pull that up. WWE Backlash. Because it was the same amount of bullshit I heard from the IWC. WWE Backlash. Here we go. It was the same complaints, folks. They were saying, oh, we don't want to see Cody against AJ Styles. It's predictable. There's no surprise there. AJ Styles is going to lose. Okay. Bianca, Jay Cargill, they're going to win the tag titles. Big whoop. It's predictable. All right. Literally almost like the same vibe here in terms of predictability, right? Oh, Priest against Jey Uso. We already know what's going to happen there. It's predictable. Who cares? Bayley against Naomi and Tiffany. Bayley just won the title. She's not going to drop it already to Tiffany or Naomi. It's predictable. Who cares? Oh, the Bloodline. Who cares? And what happened? They showed up. They showed out. It was a great show. And the crowd was awesome. And people were silent. The crybabies were silent. The negativity was silent. It's the same situation this time. Let it play out. Do I agree? These outcomes are kind of predictable? Sure. But like I said before, when predictability is expected, when it's obvious the outcome, that's not what's important. What's important is the story beats, the storylines, what's going to happen with the advancing of stories. That's the issue here. I always bring up the exact same example every time. All right. Royal Rumble 2023, Roman Reigns against Kevin Owens. What happens? We all knew that Kevin Owens was going to lose. We all knew Roman Reigns was going to beat Kevin Owens, but folks did not care. Why? Because they were interested in the next chapter of the story. Sami Zayn, was he just going to stand there and watch Kevin Owens get beat up? Or was he going to take a stand for the first time against Roman? That's what people cared about. And what happened? He had the epic moment when he took the chair and hit Roman Reigns in the back. That's all anyone remembers from that match. They don't remember the ins and outs of the match or the ending. All they remember is Sami Zayn turned on Randy Orton. Sami Zayn turned on Roman Reigns. And what happened? Jey Uso got upset. Jey walked off. That's what anybody talks about, is that turn. All right? Again, as long as the story beat is good, it's not matter with the outcome of the damn match. All right? Now, with that being said, let's look at the damn show. And let's see if there's some actual storylines here that is compelling, so folks can stop bitching. All right? So let's look at the card here. So I'm going to go through this and break this down based on how I think is going to go. Okay? We're going to open up with Cody against Kevin Owens, right? Now, this match is predictable. We all know Kevin Owens is not going to win. We all know Cody Rhodes is going to retain. Now, what is the potential story beat here? Well, we all know Kevin Owens' potential heel turn. That's what's compelling here. Is he going to turn? Is he going to have something happen during the match where maybe, because again, they're going to be fighting each other. Does Cody hit Kevin Owens the wrong way? Does Kevin Owens get upset? Does something happen that can dictate a heel turn? That's what folks are going to be watching for. At the end of the match, when it's over, well, not even at the end of the match, during the match, we have some back and forth between the two. Is there any heel turn tendencies? Do we see any things happening between Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes? Does Kevin Owens start using like underhanded tactics? That's what we'll be looking for. And then at the end, when Kevin Owens loses, I keep talking about Randy Orton because that's the next potential feud for Cody Rhodes, right? Randy, but we're gonna put that aside. All right, we're talking about Kevin Owens here. And then when Kevin Owens loses, will he turn? That's the compelling thing here, right? That's the story beat. Now, it could be bad or good based on the execution of that, right? But that's what we're talking about here. We're not talking about the result. The question is, will Kevin Owens turn? So I ask you guys, will Kevin Owens turn, do you think? Do you think it's appropriate for him to turn here? Does it make sense? Would you do it? The prize fighter. We'll see if the prize fighter shows up or not. We'll see. But yeah, that's the angle here. Again, this match is predictable, but I'm thinking that Kevin Owens can turn. I think the match folks really want to see is that Randy Orton heel turn, though. Can both happen? Sure. Remember when Bianca Belair was teaming up with Alexa Bliss and Asuka against Damage Control? Those were her friends, right? And then what happened? Asuka turned later on. Alexa Bliss turned immediately, right? Both of those friends of hers ultimately turned on her, and those were feuds for her. This could be the same thing, where Kevin Owens and Randy are his friends, then Kevin Owens turns, then Randy Orton turns. You can do both. Or they might just do the Randy turn, keep Kevin Owens a babyface. The problem with that is that Kevin Owens has nothing going for him. There's no storyline for Kevin Owens. Can't have Kevin Owens beating up Austin Theory and Grayson Waller forever, right? You need something for Kevin Owens. So the best thing for Kevin Owens' time is for him to turn, because there's nothing else going for him right now. So you do Kevin Owens' turn. My question is, do you guys want to see the turn? Is that what you want to see? Is that what you think is going to happen? Randy versus Cody is the big feud. I agree, it is. Randy has more chances. Yep, Kevin Owens' heel turn possibility is what we're going to see here. In the quality match, yet match quality, yes. SmackDown doesn't have a top heel at the moment. That is true. Keep Kevin Owens a face. Theory turning face. Yep, that is true. Well, Theory's been turning face for like a half a year almost. It feels like, right? That's been the plan forever. But Triple H is a slow burner, so we've been waiting for that heel turn. Well, not heel turn, that babyface turn for Theory, but it hasn't happened yet. But yeah, I don't know if Kevin Owens is going to turn or not now. Maybe later. I don't know if it's going to happen this week. But ultimately, that's what's compelling here: the heel turn, not the match outcome, because the match outcome is obvious. So yeah, that's the issue here. So it's not boring per se. There's something to look out for here. Something can happen here. A heel turn. Question is, do you want to see it or not? I say, maybe you tease it there, but you don't pull the trigger. Maybe you tease it, you hold off on it, you keep it like 50-50. Is he going to turn or not? And let the fans wonder if it's going to go down. But that's what's compelling here, folks. But yeah, the match's outcome, the outcome is obvious. Let's move on to the next match. I'm going in the order I think is going to happen. So this is going to open up the match. This is going to open up the show, right? The next match will be, actually, I need to update this. Not going to be this. Not going to be mixed tag. Going to be this. Got KO, Cody, and then we have the women's tag match. Bianca and Jade against the Unholy Union. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. This match ain't got no storyline here, okay? This is going to be straightforward. Bianca and Jade win. But you are getting a title change. Now, it's predictable, yes, but it is what it is. Got to put the belt back on Bianca and Jade. Bianca and Jade will then go to Raw more often. Yada, yada. That's what it is. They already have Blair Davenport and the Unholy Union getting upset with each other on SmackDown after the match. Blair was already getting into it with them, so they're probably going to end that team already. The Blair Witch Project will be over. But yeah, that is the case, folks. We're going to get a title change here. Ultimately, this will lead to an eventual Bianca Belair Jade versus Nia Jax Tiffany feud on SmackDown. So when they're on SmackDown, that'll be the feud eventually. Because I do believe that Nia Jax is going to want to have two belts. And once she wants to be two belts Nia, she'll team up with Tiffany to take on Bianca and Jade. So you have that dynamic. Jade, Nia, Bianca, Tiffany going against each other. They'll lose. By they, I mean Nia and Tiffany. Be some friction there. And that will also propel that storyline where Tiffany will ultimately turn on Nia Jax. But before that happens, we'll get a tag team with Nia Jax and Tiffany. And on Raw, we'll get Bianca and Jade against PFC. And maybe Damage Control again, but probably not. I don't know. PFC for sure. That'll be the main feud for them. Zoe and Shayna Baszler. Because remember, Shayna Baszler tapped out Jade Cargill because Jade Cargill tapped for some reason. I guess she wanted her to let go of the lock or something. I don't know. She tapped on TV. It was clear. And now folks are saying that was a mistake. And Shayna is saying on TV, I made Jade Cargill tap. So we have to go back to that, right? So they beat the Unholy Union. Remember, the Unholy Union are on Raw, so they'll go back to Raw permanently. They'll go to Raw. They'll face the Unholy Union again. They'll face PFC. Then they'll come back to SmackDown to face the Nia Jax Tiffany tag team. Book it. All right? Book it. Jade tapped to Shayna. Yep, sure did. Jump ahead if we get Bloodline. I said Bloodline. Jump ahead if we get Bad Blood versus is Nia Tiffany versus Bianca Jade at Bad Blood. I think that match is actually going to be. I think Nia Jax Bayley is Bad Blood, and I actually think Nia Bayley is probably Bad Blood, and then the Crown Jewel match. Crown Jewel is Jade, Bianca versus Nia and Tiffany. Yeah, Bad Blood doesn't sound like Nia Jax, Tiffany tag team to me. Bad Blood feels like Bayley Nia, ultimately, because Bayley will come back and get back into it with Nia. So that's Bad Blood. And then Crown Jewel is Nia Jax wanting 2 belts. Then we get Bianca Jade against Tiffany Nia. And then potentially a cash-in that day. Yeah, Crown Jewel, you have to remember, Crown Jewel is early November. And I like the spectacle of Nia Jax in that setting. She does well in those settings. She gets a lot of heat. So you can have Nia Jax, Tiffany against Bianca Jade at Crown Jewel. And potentially at the end of that match, maybe Tiffany tries to cash in after they fail to get a tag team, something like that. But I do believe that Bad Blood will most likely be Nia Jax Bayley instead of Crown Jewel. But yeah, just remember Crown Jewel is there for you. Naomi against Nia Jax Crown Jewel. That could happen as well. Sure. That definitely could happen there. Yeah. If they want to push Naomi in the singles division, sure. There's nothing else for her to do. Unless they have the big 3 travel to Raw with Bianca and Jade, which is kind of weird. Ultimately, you probably will get a Nia Jax against Naomi feud, and that could happen at Crown Jewel. You're right. But I do believe the tag team match, the Bianca Jade, Nia Jax Tiffany, is still going to happen because they want to have the whole, can Tiffany and Nia Jax coexist with the whole Money in the Bank thing? They use the tag team title for that storyline as well. So Nia Jax will be mixing it up with Bianca and Jade. Remember, Bianca owes Nia Jax a receipt because Nia Jax beat Bianca in the tournament for the Queen of the Ring, and Bianca had Nia Jax on her shoulder for the KOD, but then collapsed because of the knee, so they had to get the payoff there. Storytelling, set up and payoff. Ultimately, we'll have to get the payoff of Bianca Belair hitting the KOD on Nia Jax. Question is, when does that happen? Does it happen before Mania? Does it happen sometime after Mania? Does it happen during the whole tag team championship chase? I don't know, but ultimately, Bianca Belair will hit that KOD on Nia Jax. That's something you could do in Crown Jewel. That's a whole, remember the Crown Jewel shows are supposed to be big shows. They're getting paid the most amount of money. It's supposed to be like Mania shows, right? They have like 7-8 matches on those cards because they pay a lot of money on those damn cards, right? The Saudi government is giving them a lot of money. So I could see a KOD of Nia Jax on that card for a big moment, right? That could happen. But it's all speculation. Who knows? EO's only being on 2 PLEs. Needs to be on another PLE. Which one would that be? Won't be Bad Blood. Crown Jewel, maybe you can find something for her to do there. I don't know. It'll be on the Rumble. But that'll be next year, right? Oh, it should be War Games, right? Yeah, it'll be Team Rhea against Team Liv Morgan. Rhea will have Damage Control. By that I mean EO and Kairi Sane with Lyra. Maybe someone else. Maybe Dakota Kai. Yeah. She'll be on War Games. Now, I do understand what you're saying. She's too good of a talent to not have another type of showcase. It can't always be War Games, but that's what we got to look forward to right now. War Games for EO. Let's move on to the next match, which will be, I believe, the strap match. Now, folks are hating on this as well because I think it's boring. Oh, we have a strap match. Got to go to every corner. That's not compelling. That's not interesting. This is a hot feud. I'm sure they'll do something that grab our attention here. This is fun. This is like, what can happen? You never know what's going to happen here. Shenanigans, storytelling, Last match was very well told. The story, right? Of the bracelet, looking into the camera and all that stuff. That was well done. They do a lot of good stuff with storylines in this feud. So again, The outcome may be obvious. Maybe folks may say CM Punk is obviously going to win. It's obvious CM Punk will win. Okay, well, that's okay, because it's about the storyline. It's about the story beat. That's what's important here. Okay, it's not all about I know it's going to win. It's obvious. It's obvious. It's not about that. All right, it's about the story. The story. I did see that whole "We Want Kyrie" trending. I did see that. I saw it for sure, noob. I'm like, what's going on here? And Kyrie Sane would like some of those tweets, so it's a thing. It was at first it was Zelina Vega, and then it was Dakota Kai. Actually, I think that's reverse. First it was Dakota Kai, then it was Zelina. Now it's the whole "We Want Kyrie" movement. This is getting out of hand. Okay, take it easy, folks. Take it easy. If you keep doing that, like, can't push everybody. So you have these whole hashtags, we want this, we want that, we want this. What are you going to do? What do you think is going to happen? You think it's going to push all 3 or 4 or 5? Can they have a damn we want this every damn week? Because they're going to start ignoring it. Because there's so many of it. Like, everybody they're all getting hashtags. So why even pay any attention to it at all? You know, have to be selective, folks. You have to be selective on your whole hashtag we want this movements. Okay, there's not Cody Rhodes. But okay, I got CM Punk winning. Here's the question: who you guys think is going to win? Who do you think is going to win? Start a poll. Who wins CM Punk versus CM Punk? Punk. I think it's going to be Drew. I think it's going to be Drew. Oh, sorry. My bad. CM Punk. My bad. I thought, did I say Dunk? I think it's going to be Dunk. CM Dunk. I think CM Punk is going to win. I accidentally put Dunk. Wow. I think CM Punk is going to win that. Okay. Can't have CM Punk taking loss after loss. All right. CM Dunk. Punk wins for sure, I think. But again, CM Dunk. But again, it's okay because about the story. It's about the continuation of the story, even if the result is obvious. Even if the result is obvious, CM Dunk is going to win. All right. Let's move on. So most of the chat agrees it's going to be CM Dunk. Okay. Let's move on to the next match, which is, I believe, will be the mixed tag. You got Liv Morgan and Dom versus Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. And we saw last Raw, the dominant baby faces here took an L. By an L, I mean got beat up. The internet was happy. Finally, the heels are looking strong. They finally booked them strong. Well, you know, congratulations. But guess what? That means a loss ultimately for Dom and Liv. I don't believe that Rhea Ripley is going to get pinned back to back, right? And I don't believe Damian Priest is going to get pinned back to back. Damian Priest coming off a pin in a big spot, SummerSlam. Rhea Ripley's coming off a pin at a big spot, SummerSlam, and it will not get pinned again. This is a win for the Terror Twins. I got Dom getting pinned. Or maybe Liv. I don't know. I'm not sure who for sure. Probably Dom. Yeah, Dom's not the champion. So you have the champion not get pinned. Dominic Mysterio will get pinned here, and the Terror Twins will win. Now, it may be predictable, but again, it's a hot feud. There'll be shenanigans. There'll be storylines. There'll be stuff that happens. It's gonna be a fun match. It'll be fun. Are there any stakes here? Not really. There's no real stakes, but it's gonna be fun. And maybe it might get some type of story beat that we will continue throughout Raws going forward. Okay, to Bad Blood. But I do believe the Terror Twins will win. I do believe Dom is getting hit with the Riptide, probably as well. They've been teasing a Riptide on Dom. Dom gets got by Rhea and Damian Priest, and they lose. And then ultimately, at the next show, Bad Blood, Rhea will lose again because of Raquel Rodriguez, and then Damian Priest will probably lose, depending on who he's facing. You never know. But I do believe the Terror Twins will be getting that dub. Dom getting riptide. Yep, I agree. Folks are complaining for no reason. I do believe they're complaining for no reason. I do believe. Thanks for the subscription, my friend. Yeah, they're complaining for no damn reason. No damn reason. All right. I think so as well. By the way, if you send a super chat, it'll also pop up on the screen. Technology. Why can't the Terror Twins lose? Well, Sean, the Terror Twins, they can lose. They can. My issue with that booking would be they're going to lose 3 straight times. Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley lost at SummerSlam. They could lose again at Bash Berlin, but ultimately, I believe Rhea Ripley will lose again at Bad Blood. That'd be 3 straight losses for your top babyface on the women's division. Do you want to see that? I'm not sure. Do you want to see 3 straight losses for Damian Priest potentially? I'm not sure. This is time to win. You don't have them come together as a team and lose again. Doesn't make sense to me. To me, they win this time around. They both took big L's. Remember, Finn Balor screwed Damian Priest, and Dominic Mysterio screwed Rhea Ripley. Now it's time for the faces to get their pound of flesh, to get their win here. Okay? I think Jay helps Rhea Ripley. Jey Uso getting involved in Judgment Day business. Jey Uso has other things on his mind, like that tournament. If you remember, right now, I think they're going to wait a little bit because I think Jey Uso and Sammy will get involved together in the whole Judgment Day thing. Sammy is taking a break on medical leave to take care of the, some ailments he's dealing with. And I think Jey Uso, we know for a fact that Jay is in the IC title tournament. So he has something to worry about. I wish the women could have some type of tournament. The guys have matches with stakes now. That IC tournament is going to help them have some actual matches with stakes. But the women don't. Ladies do not. But I digress. That's why. Jey Uso will be occupied with the IC title stuff. I think this will be a Judgment Day business alone with no Jey Uso, no Sami Zayn, nothing. I do believe the Terror Twins will win. Yeah, Sami Zayn is on a break, taking care of some stuff with Ivar. There's a picture floating around with them trying to get some treatment. So, a tag team tournament, yeah, that'd be cool. Why not? Women got speed tournament. Well, the men got that too, but yeah, the women have the speed tournament. I'm actually excited for that. I'm not even gonna cap. I'm excited for the speed tournament for the women to see how that looks. Like the Stardom speed matches. It's no different. The women get 3 matches, 3-minute matches anyway. So not like it's some type of huge difference we're seeing here. So I'm actually excited. Now isn't there enough tag team? I don't know. Why is Io there? Io is there because she's a good talent, and she would her talents would lend itself to fast matches like that. Because she can go she's athletic and she can go. I know folks want to say that thing is a jobber tournament. I don't know if that's the case. So we'll see what's happening on the other side. So the picture we saw was the left side of the bracket. There's another side of the bracket. So we'll see who's on that side. We'll see if it's Bianca Belair over there or it'll be interesting. But there is another side of the bracket. Only thing we've seen is the left side of the bracket. There's another side. We'll see how it goes. And for the last match, so again, I think Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley win. There's potential for storylines here, for different nuggets to continue here. But I do believe Dom taking that pin. And for the last match, we have Gunther against Randy. Gotta say it like how what's the face will say? I don't remember his name. former MMA fighter, worked with Randy Orton. Why am I blanking on his name? Why am I blanking on this man's name? I always do that. That was gonna bother me. Someone post his name. Why am I blank? Matt Riddle. Jeez, Matt Riddle. Got it. I saw it before the chat said anything. I saw it first. I said it first. So, Matt Riddle. That's how you say it. Randy. I'm friends with Randy. Randy. Anyway, I got Randy Orton against Gunther here. Gunther wins, of course. Nothing really compelling here. He retains. Now, he's a SmackDown superstar, so there's no continuation for a storyline. This is just a good match. Similar to AJ against Cody Rhodes, just a good match. Now, AJ was on SmackDown, so they continued the storyline, but this is going to be a good match. Nothing too interesting here beyond story, like in terms of storyline, nothing here, but I do believe this will be a good match. Maybe this turns Randy heel ultimately. Losing makes him angry. Maybe this is the start of the heel turn. Like they could do that. This could be the trigger, the entry point for his turn. He loses this, goes back to SmackDown, all upset and disappointed, and slowly starts to turn heel on Cody Rhodes. Yeah, Matt Riddle, I got it now. Good old Matt. They could do that. Watch Io Sky win speed. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't be that shocked, honestly. Folks will get upset, but anyway, let's not talk about speed right now. Gunther wins, straightforward. That's it. All right. So again, it's not about the outcome. The outcome is predictable, I think. Just a recap: Kevin Owens loses, the Unholy Union loses, Drew McIntyre loses, Liv and Dom lose, and Randy Orton loses. But ultimately, it's about how much storylines can you generate, how much talking points can you generate from a story. Will Kevin Owens turn? What will happen to Drew CM Punk storyline? What story beats will happen there? What's going to happen in the Judgment Day storyline? What story beats are again there? It's about story. Okay, it's about story. I think we can still get a bunch of storylines here that is compelling and interesting. Okay, so let's wait and see the show. The crowd will be hot. Storylines might be good. The matches might be good. Okay, let's wait before we cry and bitch about a PLE. Let's see the damn show first. All right, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay, let's talk about Io Sky real quick. You guys want to talk about Io Sky? If Io Sky wins speed, here's the thing. Speed is different from the main roster booking. Okay, it's separate. Just because somebody's winning speed does not mean it means that they're not going to be pushed on the main roster or anything like that. It's a separate storyline. It's a separate thing completely. This is a Twitter thing because Twitter and Elon wants to pay WWE a lot of money. So they said, sure, we'll have matches on your platform. Why not? And because of that, they created a belt. That's all it is. It's separate from WWE main roster booking. So just because you have a speed match does not mean it's going to affect you on the main roster. Just because you're in the speed tournament does not mean you're a jobber on the main roster. Okay, that's not the case. Okay, it's not the case. The men have more guys to use in speed, and the women have a smaller amount of people. Therefore, you have some big names like Io Sky on there. All right, it's not a big deal. Lyra's on there as well. Piper's on there as well. We'll see what happens on the other side of the bracket, you know. But it's not that big of a deal, okay? Io Sky will be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, it's not canon. It's not canon. It's not relevant at all. It's a side thing. The WWE like money, and they want to give them money. That's all it is. It's not important. It's not something you need to think about. All right. Don't be weird. Don't make it weird. All right. So that's Bash in Berlin. I'm excited. It'll be fun. Start time around 1 o'clock. So not at night. 1 o'clock Eastern time for me, at least. So that'd be fun. Let's not make it a big deal. All right, let's talk about All In. The show that was. The show that was. I gave my ratings on these matches. First of all, who here in the chat watched All In? Did you watch it? Did you enjoy it? Your thoughts on the card? Your thoughts on the show? What say you on All In? Did you watch it? Is my question while I find this image I want to use. Here we go. Did you watch All In? Solid pay-per-view? Watch Twitter highlights? That's fair. That's fair. I watched All In. I gave my ratings on Twitter. There were four good matches, and 3 of them were over 4 stars, I thought. Four of them. Let me see if I can pull up my tweet where I had my ratings. Might want to change some of these ratings. Honestly, we'll see. I gave my ratings for the card for each match. Let's see. Here it is. Let's go through this. So there were 3 matches on the damn 0 hour because my man Tony Khan could not help himself. But I'm only going to talk about one. One match I want to talk about is this one, the mixed tag with Ishii, a Nightingale, Statlander, and Holloway. This is fun match. I give this match a 3 stars. It was good. It was fun. It was fine. I'm hoping that this is the last time we'll see Willow on the 0 hour. I feel like this feud between her and Chris Statlander has lived on the 0 hour. Enough's enough. No more 0 hour for this feud. No more 0 hour for this talent. These two deserve to be on the actual PLE. Enough. Okay? That's why I say enough. Now, this match had a stipulation. The winner gets to call the stipulation was that the winner got to pick the stipulation for the next match and at All Out. All Out is maybe I'm crazy, but All Out is September 7th. Okay, so it is when is All Out? It's Saturday. So All Out is Saturday in Illinois. Okay. And now Arena. Okay, cool. So the next match will be at All Out. Willow will pick the stipulation, wherever that is. Just make sure it's a good one. Okay. Maybe it's a hardcore match. Maybe it's street fight, whatever. But yeah, I thought this match was cool. Yeah, there was an afterthought. No one talking about this match that much. They exist on the 0 hour. And because of that, it gets ignored. Nobody cares. But I'm invested in Willow for the most part. The CMLL champion, you know. But they had a decent match. It was fun. But nobody talking about that. The talk of the 0 hour was Jamie Hayter returning. So Jamie Hayter showed up looking like Becky Lynch, and Twitter had a field day with that. She showed up to confront Saraya. So Saraya came down to the ring and said, "Hey, I'm Saraya. I'm the Queen of England. You guys got to respect me. I'm the biggest star coming out of England." Once she said that, I knew what was about to happen. Like, no, Tony, don't do it. No, Tony, do not have this woman come out in the 0 hour on YouTube. And that's exactly what he did. When she dropped that line, oh, here she comes. Sure enough, here comes Jamie Hayter. He came down with the red hair, with a goofy outfit, kind of big time Bexish, kind of, but without the sunglasses. It was cool. Came down there, beat everybody up, took out her ops, and that was it. Crowd was hyped, but again, it was on the 0 hour. I don't know why you can't have, at some point of the show, this could have happened. It was short. It was a short segment. You could have did this on the main show. Have the same thing happen. Saraya walks out there to interrupt the show, Like, no, this is my town, this is my country, whatever. I'm taking over this. I'm the biggest star here, and Jamie comes out. They could have happened. They could have had this on the actual show. I don't know why they did this on the pre-show. I don't understand. You had the same exact segment on the damn show. It's not like Honeycon has a problem with long shows. You know that's not the case, right? So I don't understand what the point of this. That was kind of silly. I think you have her show up on the actual card in a segment, you know. Hey, maybe if you want to cut out, I'd rather see this on the main card than seeing freaking some of this other crap, like that learning tree nonsense with Jericho, for crying out loud. But it is what it is. So her next feud will be Saraya, which makes sense. I think, yeah, you want to have a win, so she won't challenge Mariah May or Mercedes right away, because you want her to win her first feud. So because of that, I understand why you want her to take on Saraya, I guess, but that's the match. Saraya against Jamie Hayter. So good for Jamie. I'm glad she's back. She's been out for a long time. Happy to see her healthy and excited. Now, there was talk online about we're gonna have to have a talk about Jamie Hayter eventually. Like, Jamie Hayter is a good wrestler, but AEW fans in her stands talk about her because, like, she's like a S tier when she's not. She is a good worker who is over like hell. She's super over, like she's like LA Knight, good worker, super over, and because of that, they elevate her and say, "Oh, she's on the level of a Io Sky or Bianca Belair," and she's not. She's not there. She's a good worker. The good worker who does a good job. She's good. She's not S tier or even A tier in my opinion. In my opinion, she's not even A tier in WWE. She's just a good, solid performer who's over like hell. She's over like hell. Credit to her. I like Jamie Hayter. I'm a fan of Jamie Hayter. But this whole like, oh my God, the queen of wrestling is back. That's ridiculous. All right, that's ridiculous. Let me This is my tweet I put about Jamie Hayter. Good. She B tier. And folks had a fit. Actually, the reaction I got was more about Asuka. Asuka stands came out of the woodwork. I have like a love-hate relationship with Asuka fans. I really do. Love-hate relationship with Asuka fans. But anyway, they made it about her. But anyway, Jamie Hayter, she's right in here. If she were in a WWE, right in line with the Bs, okay? Maybe even a high B. But yeah, like, folks need to calm down with the whole Jamie Hayter hype. I like her. I'm a fan. She's over like hell, but she's not like some kind of superstar in-ring performer. Let's calm down, okay? Let's calm down. Yeah, in WWE, in AEW, she's like a queen. She's like the queen of wrestling in AEW because of her popularity. But if you actually take a look at it, look at her matches, look at her style, look at her in-ring. She's a good worker. She's good. That's about it. She's good. But let's calm down, okay? Those clotheslines aren't that special, all right? Let's move on to the next match. And I said that as a fan. I'm a fan of this woman. Folks need to calm down. Somebody's like, oh, is she better than Becky Lynch? Calm down. Okay, let's calm it down. She ain't better than Becky Lynch. Calm down, okay? Let's move on to the next match, which was, I don't even have like the updated freaking graphic. It was the match to open up the show was this tag team match. The trios tag team match. And it was kind of goofy for me to see them having the damn 3 belts up there. Look kind of goofy, especially when you consider all it takes is for one person to grab the belt and then they win. So there's no point to have 3 belts up there, just for the record. But I thought the visual was kind of funny, kind of goofy to have 3 belts up there. But anyway, this match was okay. I had it. What I give this match? I gave this match Did I already move it? Let's go back. I gave this match I think I like 2.5 stars, something like that. Let me see. Already forgot, folks. What did I give this match? I gave it a... Here it is. 2.75. So 3.25. 3.25. I mean 2.25, not 3. 2.25. It was fine. Did his job. Got surprise winners. And Pac. And what's his face? Pac in the Black Bull Combat Club, they won. So yeah, it was a fine enough match. Nothing too interesting there. Some fun spots, but that's about it. I wasn't that taken aback. It was all right. But that's just me. Maybe you guys thought differently. But for me, it was just okay. I was happy that it was a surprise winner. I was happy that Christian got the belt taken off him. I'm done with Christian. Okay, like another Christian. That's all right. Okay, I don't need a lot of Christian here. Okay, so you know. It is what it is, but I'm happy it's over. The match happened, is over. It didn't hurt me anymore. It can't hurt me anymore. It was okay. Let's move on to the next match, which was good. This was the Toni Storm Mariah May match. This was a good match. Good storytelling. Very good worked match. Mariah May slapped her mom. She was going crazy out there. She kissed the commentator. She was like on one yesterday. Toni Storm did her thing. They both performed well. They both had great character moments in the match. Ultimately, Mariah May picked up the win, and she actually cut herself as well. She gave herself some color there. Mariah May did. Ultimately, they did a really good job. Told a good story. The right winner happened. Got the right winner. So this is her cutting herself to make her bleed. I don't need this in wrestling. I don't need it. I'm fine with it. I'm not like I hate that they're doing this. I don't care either way. But I don't need it in my wrestling, but she decided to add some blood to it. Okay, fine. Mina Shirakawa was in the crowd. Her reaction to her friends fighting each other. By the way, this is the Rev Pro Undisputed Champion. Congratulations to Mina. But ultimately, the right woman won. The right winner won. Yeah, she's a great heel. Played a great heel. Toni Storm went for the shoe, the high heel, but she couldn't do it. She couldn't bring herself to use the shoe on her beloved Mariah May. And that gave Mariah May the chance to hit the Storm 1. Wait, did she win with Storm 1? I don't remember. But she did. She won. She won the match. And it was a great visual. This is always going to happen. Nothing else could have happened. It had to be her winning the title for the story to make any sense. For the story to have any type of real payoff, to make any type of sense, you had to do this. And it did it. So credit where credit's due. We have a new champion. She hit the Storm 0 to win it. Yeah, so I say Storm 1. Didn't she have a move called Storm 1? Am I crazy? I could have sworn she had a move called Storm 1 as well. Storm 1, Toni. She did. The DDT. Storm 1. Yeah, she had that. Very cool finisher. Very cool finisher, yeah. Very cool. I like the Storm 1. But it's hard to pull off, I guess. Yeah, she does. Okay, I'm not crazy. Hit the Storm 0. Gotcha. Good match. Good feud, ultimately. The feud was kind of dragging itself a little bit. Dragging along. Ultimately, you got there. Got to the finish. So, good job there. The right winner. We move. Next match was Burning Tree Nonsense. The FTW title. Hook against Jericho. Gave this match, what, 1 point? Oh, by the way, Toni Storm, Mariah May, 4 stars. It was good. This is my lowest rated match. I gave it a 1.5. I just did not care. I wasn't that interested. and Hook or Jericho in this match. Things happen. Was it cool to have Taz come out there and get involved? Sure. But I wasn't invested, didn't care. I wasn't taken aback by anything that happened in the match. Just it was what it was. It was over. And we move. Yeah, this is skippable match. You skip this match. Easily skip it. Not worth talking about, really. It happened. Stop pushing Jericho. I think Jericho has a lot of leeway with Tony Khan. He'll get this type of spot over and over again, no matter what, until he retires. I think Tony Khan respects Jericho a lot, and he's afraid to tell him the truth of the matter. So Jericho will be wrestling, having PLE matches or pay-per-view matches as long as he wants to, with no pushback whatsoever from the Khan man. So it is what it is. Hi guys. Yeah, that's what we're gonna get for the rest of eternity. Hi guys. Before we move on to the next match, we'll take a quick break, and so I know where to take a quick break. By that I mean like 5 to 10 seconds. And starts now. And we're back. Next match on that damn card was the AEW World Tag Team Championship match. This was the Elite, or I'm sorry, not the Elite, the Young Bucks. Let me be clear. It was the Young Bucks. It was the Scissor Merchants and FTR, right? This match was fine. It was what it was. The tag team matches this card was kind of what it was what it was. I wasn't that I almost fell asleep during this match. I don't know why, but I did almost doze off. It wasn't boring. I didn't care. It was fine. Stuff happened. There was some nice sequences here and there, some good action here and there, but I wasn't taken aback or interested at all. Ultimately, the Young Bucks retained, and that was that. Yeah, I gave this match a what? I watched the entire match. I gave it a what? This match got a 2.5. Yeah, 2.5. Fine, there. It was there. It was there. Kind of, yeah, just ask Rock. It was just there, you know? It was fine. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but it was what it was. They retained. Was it really that compelling or interesting? No. I don't remember that much stuff that happened, honestly. It was just it just was what it was. Now the Casino Gauntlet match was a better match. Got the return of Ricochet, came in there and did a lot of cool spots. Had Hangman doing some stuff in there. This was a compelling match. It was interesting. It was fun. You know, a lot of stuff happened. Orange Cassidy got Okada. Had Nigel. Nigel popped up in there. Zack Sabre, Roderick Strong, Mark Briscoe, Jeff Jarrett with the damn. He used the damn a guitar, you know, on somebody. Kill switch. Now, before we talk about Kill Switch, talk about Ricochet. Thought it was a good debut. Show what he can do, of course. He's a flippy guy, athletic, talented. He fits right in. Now, you could say he's one of a dozen that can do that, but he's the best of those folks. He'll have plenty of opportunities for him to showcase his talent. I'm not hating. Good for Ricochet. I hope you have fun and enjoy your time. You have many matches with Will Ospreay, I'm sure. That's coming up. But yeah, he belongs there, I guess. Let him have some fun. But I thought this match was very, very entertaining, very fun. Until the end, where they had freaking Kill Switch help Christian. I don't know how much longer they can do this whole will he, won't he turn on Christian thing. Getting kind of annoying. I'm kind of tired of the whole thing, honestly. And Christian winning how he did really took this match down for me. Would have been almost a 4, if not a 4, if it wasn't for the bad ending. Because of the ending, I have to give it a measly, I think I gave it a 3. I'll get a 3.25. That's my rating. Fun match, good, but ultimately they had the whole blame ending with Kill Switch and Christian, and I was not having that. All right, sorry. It was a bland, boring ending. It's a good match. I don't know when they're gonna pull the trigger on this whole turn on Christian, but yeah, I was not happy about that. Look at this nonsense. I'm sick and tired of Christian and his puppet. Maybe do something else, Con Man. With the help of Luchasaurus, Christian wins the world title shot. Yeah. How you guys feel about this? Were you guys happy for Christian? Do you like the ending? Am I crazy? Am I alone on this? Am I the only one that doesn't like this ending? Yeah, deflating. Christian not need to win. Yep, agree. Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. Like, do something else. You could have did Hangman. You could have Ricochet, for crying out loud. I wouldn't have minded that. Pull the trigger on Ricochet. Hangman's there. Hell, Orange Cassidy, somebody. Not Christian. I'm sick of Christian. I'm sorry. I know we all love Christian, but I'm done. All right, I'm done. I'm done with these old guys. I'm sorry. I'm done with Christian. I'm done with Chris Jericho. Take a damn break. We're crying out loud. And let somebody else cook. Let someone else cook. We're crying out loud. It was hilarious. Hilarious is one word to use. It ruined a good match. It's ruined a good match. Again, 3.25. Let's move on to the next match, which was MJF versus Will Ospreay. Now this match I gave a 4.25, 4.25. Fun, good, great action from both superstars, especially Will Ospreay. Killed it in the ring. Good character moments, good character spots. We had the return of Daniel Garcia. So Daniel Garcia, rumors about him going to NXT, right? Rumors. Looks like he resigned that contract. Probably gave him a big money, big contract. Smart man. I believe he was always going to go back to AEW. That's what I believed. And it turns out that would happen. He leveraged WWE to get more money out of the con man. Smart move. It is what it is. Now you have Daniel Garcia. They have a good match with MJF at All Out. Good for him. We had a good match, interesting match, fun, good stuff. No complaints really. 4.25. But that Assassin's Creed entrance was cool for Will Ospreay. I agree. And then MJF had the whole flag, the American flag thing. They dished that belt. Went back to the regular international belt. Good match. Right winner. Well booked. Crowd was hyped. No complaints. 4.25 for me. According to PW Insider, he still hasn't signed. Is that true? Is he gonna put over MJF? Daniel Garcia still hasn't signed. Quick check By check, I mean searching on Twitter. Oh, I guess you're right. Daniel Garcia is under AEW contract through October. Okay. And remains in discussion with the company. He has not signed a new contract of yet. Okay. As of yet. Okay. I think he's still going to resign. I think so. We'll see how the match goes with MJF at All Out. But he had till October. Through October, so we'll see. Yeah, I don't think he's going anywhere. I don't buy it. He's a AEW guy through and through, I think. S-tier shirt. Oh. My shirt or Daniel Garcia? I don't know. Creature lives. Let me know. But yeah, I think he stays at AEW. But anyway, let's go back to the show browser. Here we go. Yeah, good match, fun. We move on to the next match. You're sure? Oh, thank you. We move on to the next match, which was the stinker. Not as bad as Jericho Hook, but it was a stinker. We have Mercedes Moné against DMD, Dr. Britt Baker. The CEO against DMD. This match was rough. It was rough. I said at times, it felt like Mercedes was wrestling herself. At times. Like, I felt like she was like literally carrying the match at certain points, like physically. I've never seen Mercedes have so many power spots, like literally picking up Britt, slamming Britt like a power wrestler. So many damn power spots for Mercedes. It was slow. It was stiff. They have no chemistry whatsoever. It was no fluidity, no swag about the match. It was nothing. It was just boring, bland. The crowd was quiet. Yeah, it was just rough. A rough outing for both of them. I thought Mercedes tried her best, but she's a little iffy herself. Like, we talk about Britt Baker all day long, but Mercedes was kind of off herself that night. You know, it just wasn't great. Rough outing. The one spot they did, that whole like cartwheel power slam spot, that kind of saved the match a bit. Right before Britt did her whole stomp thing. But yeah, the match was kind of a drag. And it's unfortunate because we all saw it coming. Which is kind of unfortunate. Naomi Blair vibes. I think Naomi Blair was better in terms of chemistry. This is rough. Rhea Ripley. I gotta go back and watch Asuka versus Rhea Ripley. I don't remember how bad that match was. Creature Lives. I gotta go back and look at that. Maybe you're right. But I don't remember that match being that bad. Let me go back and watch that. Maybe tonight or later on I'll watch that match. But yeah, Mercedes got a good entrance. Very cool with the dogs. Very fitting for a queen. She loves Tony Khan. Tony Khan gives a lot of stuff. I think she loves Tony Khan. I think she really does. He gives her, I think, pretty much what she wants in terms of visuals and stuff like that. So good for her. Camille with the New Japan belt. That's an interesting look there. That New Japan belt. So good interest for her. DMD interest was kind of regular, honestly. But ultimately, the match was rough. And it's unfortunate. I don't want to see DMD facing the CEO anytime soon. I don't want them touching anytime soon. They've done enough. I don't need to see anything else from these two in the ring. Yes, it was bad. You missed Sasha Banks. Remember how Mercedes Moné was very excited about the potential of having Natalya in AEW? They were excited about having Natalya because they thought it can bring in TJ. Go back and look at those quotes. Read between the lines. Mercedes Moné wanted TJ in AEW because TJ is very good with her and working with the women's matches. She would love to work with TJ in AEW when it comes to producing her matches. She has her own personal writer. Now she wants her own personal producer, I think. I think she wants TJ to be her booker in AEW. That did not happen. Natalia re-signed, and TJ is still with the WWE. But that's what she wanted. Go back and look at those quotes. She said she wants Natalia. Well, she didn't say that, but she hinted at she wanted somebody and someone else to come with them. She's talking about Natalia and TJ. That did not happen. I think she wants to work with TJ because he's really good with working with Mercedes Moné and other women like Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch. Really good with the women. I think he wants TJ there, but it's not happening, unfortunately for her. So she gotta work with the producers that she has. She can't have it the same. She can't have it her way. All right. Can't have it your way. You gotta have it. Gotta work with what you got. Well, yeah, this was rough. This is rough. Hey, TJ Wilson ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. This was not good at all. Contender for worst match on the card, which is unfortunate because they got the big spot. This probably should have been earlier in the show. And Toni Storm, Mariah May, the better storyline, which should have been later on. But Mercedes Moné is the star here. I'd be very interested to see how her match with Momo goes. She had the match with Momo Watanabe for the strong New Japan belt. I think it's going to be a banger. We'll see the compare and contrast. So we'll see what happens when she's in the ring with a worker, like a real talent, like Momo, versus Britt Baker. So we really get to see the difference in quality. We'll do a compare and contrast between Momo and Britt Baker. This is going to be a good match. Oh, here it is. This is going to be a good match. When does it go down? This goes down 30 minutes, time limit. What day is this match? Momo Watanabe against Mercedes Moné. This is the main event, by the way. Friday? This Friday? Yeah, Capital Collision. When is Capital Collision? Capital Collision. It is the 30th. Holy shit. It is Friday. It is Friday. Wow. So get a quick compare and contrast. A very quick compare and contrast with Britt Baker, Mercedes versus Momo and Mercedes. I think you're going to see a drastic difference. Momo can work as a base. She's strong. She's physical. I think that matchup is much better for Mercedes Moné to show off her stuff. So yeah, we can look forward to that. I'm definitely going to be happy to see that match. That match is going to cook. It really is. It really is. This match is going to cook. Yeah, SmackDown in Germany will also be good. It will be good. A lot of wrestling, folks. A lot of wrestling. Yeah, but this match is going to be good. Much better than the crap we got at All In. So, yeah. Yeah, this is rough. Let's move on to the next match, which was kind of short, actually like 10 minutes. I actually thought it was shorter than 10 minutes. This was the casket match. Darby against Jack Perry. I thought this match could have happened on Dynamite, honestly. A Dynamite main event. It was 10 minutes, pretty short. He put him in the damn casket, put him in a body bag first, though. And then they try to burn it. They try to kill him with fire. And then Sting came out there to stop it. So, yeah. Good match. I mean, short match. Not good. What I'll give this rating. This is, the big talking point was Sting. Match was kind of there. So I gave Mercedes Moné, Britt Baker 1.75. 1 3/4. I gave this match 2 stars. Just a nothing, bland, straightforward match. Not great. not good, just there. 2 stars. They got their time cut, probably got a time cut. That's probably what it was, because that it seems too short. Pairing an average wrestler, yeah, I agree. Yes, he's average. But yeah, this was a match. Yeah, not much to say about it. They used real glass. They fell on the real glass. So that's there. So it is what it is. Real glass, to use that. Darby had like thumbtacks or whatever on his face. That was interesting. So every time he tried to hit him or punch him, he hurt himself. Every time Jack tried to punch him or slap him, he hurt himself. Fun match. It is what it is. Hard disagree. DMD is a much better wrestler than Mercedes Moné. You don't believe that. Was that Tony Khan's burner? Tony Kanami Curran? Sounds very close to Tony Khan there. You are trolling. You are trolling. Mercedes might miss all out because Willow is defending the CMML title against Stat. Let me see the All Out card real quick. AEW All Out. Bum, 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 bum. The card's not set yet, right? So far we got there's 2 matches. Pac against Will Ospreay and Willow against Statlander. Just 2 so far. More to come. But you're saying she may not be on that card because you already have a CMML title defense. That makes sense. It's just a joke. Yeah, I know. I know you're not serious about that. Moving on to the main event. Wait, I didn't show you guys. This is him on the damn casket, chilling as his victory. And here's Sting showing up. Old man Sting showing up to save Darby. No more matches. No, I want to see one more match. No, it's over for Sting. He retired. He came back to support his man Darby. That's it. No more matches for Sting. It's over. Let it go. Okay, Willow and Mariah and Mercedes misses out. That makes sense. Yeah, that's fine. Who else is she gonna face? She can't face Britt again. We don't want to see that. And she has a match with Momo on Friday, so yeah, I understand that. And finally, we have the main event match: Swerve Strickland versus Bryan Danielson. This was very good. Great match, great storytelling. When he went over there, I figured Bryan Danielson was going to win. But when Swerve went over there and stomped Bryan in front of his daughter, okay, he's definitely going to win now. There's no way you have him get stomped at All In front of his daughter like that. Now they have him come back and win. So he did win. Very good match. Crowd was into it. The yes chants, the vibes, the atmosphere. It was great. The only thing I didn't love was Hangman. I don't think the match needed it. I do not think the match needed Hangman distraction whatsoever. It didn't really take away from it because ultimately Swerve kicked out, so it didn't hurt the match in that regard. But I do not think you need to have anybody interfere. No other stipulations. No other distractions. Just have straight up Swerve. Bryan Danielson. Now I will say. Prince Nana did get involved. So I guess to balance it out, you're going to have Prince Nana get involved. Got to have something happen where Swerve is distracted. So I guess that makes sense. But I don't think any distractions were needed. But this was a good match. Swerve had a really cool entrance for the most part. This is a great shot here of the champion and a bloody Bryan Danielson. Very good stuff. Then we had the family in the ring with the win. Very good match. almost a 5 stars. Almost 5 stars. 4.25 star match. I thought so many good moments, so many good spots. It's really, really good. This is the best of pro wrestling. I think this is why we love pro wrestling. This type of matches, this vibe, this energy, this storytelling. It was there. Good for you, Bryan Danielson. I'm a fan of your work in the ring. It was really, really good. I think Hangman Swerve will happen at All Out now. Hangman will be upset for being distracted, because you could say that I was going to win the match. It wasn't for your distraction. I was going to win. They could use that for sure. But for me, great match. So you look at this breakdown here. 2 matches were 4 and above. I mean, 3. 3 were 4 and above. Mariah May, Toni Storm, Will Ospreay, MJF, and Bryan Danielson, Swerve Strickland. Those are the 4 stars or above. There's only 3 of them. Then next was the Gauntlet match. No, and the rest of them are skippable. The rest of the matches you can skip, honestly. 4 matches you can watch. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 matches that are on the main card. 4 of them are watch, and 1 of them have a very bad ending. Is that a good card? Probably not. I think it's fine. I think it's a solid show. 4 out of 9 is a solid show. A solid show, nothing too great, nothing too awesome. It's a solid show from AEW with 3 good matches, 1 okay match, 1 really good match with a bad ending, a lot of like skippable stuff. You can skip a lot of this. I'm being completely honest with you. And I'm always honest. To be honest with you, I'm always honest. To be honest, that sounded weird, but yeah, good show. Good to find show. I would say. Good to find. Am I wrong? What's your ranking for? What do you give out of 5? No, out of 10? I'll give All In 7 out of 10. Good moments, good pops. Ricochet returns. Jamie Hayter showed up before the show. Bryan Danielson gets a big moment. Good match with Toni Storm and Mariah May. A good match with Will Ospreay and MJF. The Gauntlet match was solid with a bad ending, and then some skippable stuff. A solid 7. Wonder when Bobby showed up. Bobby said he's gonna. By Bobby, I mean Bobby Lashley. Isn't he supposed to be boxing? I thought he was supposed to be boxing. Wasn't that the case? Boxing match for. I read somewhere that he wanted to box. I'm not sure though. Not entirely sure, but I read he wanted to box. Is that true? Bobby the boxer? What is Rikishi talking about now? What Rikishi talking about now? Rikishi needs to shut up about his damn son's booking. It's getting annoying. It's getting annoying. It was already annoying. Now it's still annoying. Rikishi talking about what the hell? Let me pull this up real quick. This kid is so good. WWE ain't the only spot. He could probably go to AEW if he wants to write his own ticket. Maybe more than what WWE is making on him. Hopefully they turn it around and do the right thing by the Yeet Man. Going to the media and suggesting that your son go to AEW, not the smartest look for him and for his future prospects. Shut the hell up. Your son is fine. What are you talking about? Go to AEW. Yeah, that'll work when he just abandon the bloodline stuff. Go to AEW so the Yeet Merchant can get off in AEW. Tony Khan, if he hates how the WWE is booking him, which is stupid, he booked like a big deal. He's booked like a badass in WWE with a great entrance. If he hates that, imagine Tony Khan booking him against these like indie talent. Dude, your son is not a great wrestler to begin with. So yeah. The Yeet Man. This is ridiculous. Look at the comments on Reddit. Yeah, this is crazy, man. Like Rikishi gotta chill. He's really getting annoying. He probably will be. Now, I do believe he's gonna lose to Gunther. Not Gunther. He's gonna lose to Braun Breaker if that's the case, though. If he gets to the final, he's gonna lose. Rikishi should get mad about that as well. But yeah, this is embarrassing. They gotta tell him to stop. Well, he's not gonna stop because he's gonna keep talking. But you gotta hope that WWE just don't care and they're ignoring him at this point. They're ignoring the old man. That's the hope, right? Ronda Rousey learned something from Alexa Bliss. What's some of these weird storylines? These weird stories out there. Ronda learned a lot from working with Alexa Bliss. I learned a lot from her like comedy and story and expressions, stuff like that. Maybe a better wrestler. I gotcha. So basically saying that she taught her the other side, psychology, the character work, stuff like that. She learned that from Miss Bliss. Okay, that's fine. That's a fine quote. Nothing weird there. Ronda wasn't athletic. She's athletic. She's athletic. Ronda's athletic. Come on, she's a legitimate athlete for sure. Let's not be ridiculous. Ronda has some athletic moments. She's a solid athlete, not a great athlete, but she's a good athlete. By that I mean she moves well. She's explosive for the most part. Not a bad athlete whatsoever. She's a great athlete. This woman was a fighter. She's a good athlete. Come on. Yeah, I saw that freaking reporter asking Mercedes Moné that weird personal question about her divorce. That was weird, right? That was weird. All right, what else are there to talk about, folks? That's it for the stream. Talked about the Bash Berlin. I talked about the All In. What else? Open up the floor to questions about anything regarding wrestling. Julia had her last match. So Julia had her awesome 1 minute gauntlet, where she ran through the entire roster with 1 minute for 1 minute each. That was fun. That was good for her. It's over. She's done. So no more matches for her in Japan. Heading out, folks, to Orlando eventually. We don't know for sure. Let's not get hyped up about No Mercy. We don't know. She may not show up at No Mercy. We don't know. Now, the good thing is that Tokyo Sports, they are tracking these athletes or these wrestlers at the airport. So we'll know. We'll probably know if she does leave Japan. They'll catch her at the airport. They're pretty good about that. So, do we think we see Stephanie or Julia at No Mercy? Probably a 50-50 chance. 50-50. With Julia, they'll probably catch her at the airport, so we'll know if she leaves Japan. Stephanie, maybe. It's a better chance for Stephanie than Julia, of course. We could see it. 50-50 for both. 50-50 for Stephanie. and probably 60-40, with 40 being her showing up for Julia. I'm not convinced she's going to pop up on a plane in a week. I think maybe 2 or 3 weeks she pops up in Orlando. She's coming in with that what word I'm looking for? That class, the NXT class. She's coming in with them. So Delta, Stephanie, Julia, they'll probably all come in at the same time. So whenever that is, that'll be that. But I don't think we should be like getting our hopes up about it, like getting excited about it. We don't know. We don't know. Where does Zeta Steel go? I don't know. I'm a fan of Zeta Steel. But Zeta Steel has been working in Margot. She's fun. She's exciting. She's entertaining. Good personality. Good character work for the most part. Is she the best in the ring? No, but she's 20 years old. She's coming along. Can I see her in NXT? Yes. Do I expect it? No. She has a lot to learn. She's only been wrestling for 2 years, so I don't know. Maybe probably I could see her going back to MLW, Major League Wrestling, for a little bit. I'm not convinced. Like some people are convinced she's going to maybe heading in the direction of NXT. I don't see that yet. I don't see that yet. So we'll see. Someone said she's posted something on her Instagram. I don't think she's ready for any big spot yet. So we'll see. Raw match card. I think anybody that's on Margot's roster right now is gonna be like. I'm looking at her Instagram right now. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything that shows that where she's going yet. Nothing. I'm not seeing anything. Grateful for my opportunity. Yada yada. A couple months, grows. 2 years wrestling, crazy. See y'all soon. Year 3 will be crazier. Yeah, there's nothing else to talk about yet. I don't see anything that's scooping where she's going, so. Folks are saying NXT, but I don't know how they can say that. I don't know what they're basing that off of. There's no evidence to say that. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see where she goes. Oh, that's what it. Oh, okay. Until we meet again. That's nothing. Folks are crazy. This is no indicator that she's going to WWE. There's no indicator whatsoever. That's not a tease. That's just like a generic thing you say. Until we meet again. That doesn't say she's going to WWE. Folks are. That's a stretch. A stretch. Okay, I figured it out. This is her with Tommy. So okay. It should have been Mika's Io. She's funny. It should have been me against Io. That's hilarious. She's funny. I like her a lot. She's funny, entertaining. She's a good entertainer. That's funny though. Should have been me against Io. That's funny. All right, let me back out of here. I don't like creep her on her Instagram. A Raw match card? What is a Raw match card? Should have been me against Io. It's funny. Bozilla is a very intriguing talent. For me, the woman that's most likely to go from Marigold to WWE eventually is Koki Amare. She's the most likely, only because she said she wanted to go, right? She said, I want to be in WWE one day, so got the look. She has athleticism. She can work well. She will be she ultimately will be in WWE, ultimately. Okay, let's look at this card for Raw. Oh yeah, we get Bo Dallas in the ring. Good for Bo Dallas. Good for Bo Dallas. This should be good for him. We'll see. We will see how that goes for Bo Dallas. Yeah, that'll be fun match, I'm sure. Okay, we'll do that. That'll be fun. Let's see. We got the tournament begins for the IC title. I wonder who'll be in that. Ilya is in Europe, so we won't see Ilya. Ilya, no Ilya, no Gunther. They're all in Europe for the tour leading up to Bash in Berlin. Judgment Day is still in America. Okay. So we have more of that Judgment Day stuff. We have Bronson Reed. Oh yeah, I remember this match. I just hope Strowman comes out healthy, no injuries for Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman. He is walks very gingerly. I get nervous when I watch him wrestle. I get very nervous when I watch him wrestle. He looks kind of rough out there. And some more Randy Orton. So nothing clear cut in the ring besides the IC tournament and of course Bo Dallas, Gable. Everything else is kind of up in the air, so we'll see. We will see. So probably I'm always confident that Raw's gonna be good, so I'm not worried about Raw. Raw will be fine. Raw will be fine. So not worried about it one bit. There's that freaking. Did you see in Berlin video package on SmackDown? They teased the UK title returning. Did they really? They did not. Send me the video on Twitter. Send me the video on Twitter. I'm sure it's somewhere. Richard, show me the Berlin video package on SmackDown where they showed the UK title returning for the women. Show me. I'm not calling you a liar, but I didn't see it. I think if WWE want to snatch anyone from Margot, it would be Bozilla. Bozilla is a talent that I like and enjoy. Do I believe she is going to be the first they grab for Margot? No. I don't think so. I think Bozilla, she is not so much a talent that they're, for example, she's a bigger girl, right? She's a bigger girl from Germany. She's young, 20 years old. They'd be more likely to go after a Megan Bayne, who's 27 and better in the ring right now. So if you're going for the bigger girl, who's a free agent, you go Megan Bayne, not Bozilla. Because again, Bozilla is like a Caucasian German chick. And they're going for a specific type of marketing when they go after these Asian talents, these Joshis, right? They're going after Julia for a specific reason. Because of her look and her ethnicity. It's important. Let's not pretend like it's not. The fact that Julia can speak Japanese is important for that marketing they're going for. Same with Stephanie. Stephanie's Spanish speaking. They're going to use that. It's important for them. That's why they're willing to cuff up the big bucks. Bozilla, bigger girl, bigger talent, but they probably go for Megan Bayne over Bozilla right now. Megan Bayne had a great match against, well, not great, a good match with Jordynne Grace recently. And she also had another match with Jordynne Grace when Jordynne Grace accepted her open challenge. It was a 4-way. Good match. So Bozilla, I think she has a ways to go in terms of the WWE recruitment. But Megan Bayne, she is all over the place. At this point, I'm sure she's on WWE's radar. I'm sure she is. She has aura. She has presence. She's very good in the ring. I don't know what's taking them so long. At this point, TNA knows about her because I'm sure Jordynne Grace talked to them about her, right? Jordynne Grace is a wrestler twice now. Twice in 2 weeks. No, twice in 1 week. He wrestled Megan Bayne. Jordan did. So she knows. They're aware. I'm just curious to see where she pops up. Because at this point, if she was going to AEW, it would have happened by now. I don't buy it. I think AEW and her are kind of done. I think her options are NXT and TNA. I think she's purposely taken the route of freelancer taking these different matches, the different promotions to get her name around, to test the waters. I think it's up to her now where she wants to go. I think. I'm not saying that WWE has offered anything. I think she is taking her time now. Megan Bayne is. She's great. I love Megan Bayne. She's a star. She's a star. She has more star power than a Mozilla. So I'm just curious to see when that happens, you know? Any Rumble predictions? Rumble? Royal Rumble, Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill. And for the men, I don't know. The Rock? Either Jade Cargill and The Rock, or Jade Cargill and CM Punk. Maybe. I don't know. I agree. Chamberia. I agree. Does Lyra show up tonight? Lyra is in America, so why not? I don't know. It depends on what they're doing with the EO Sky tonight and Damage Control and PFC. John Cena for the men? That could happen. The men's kind of a toss-up, I think. The women is either Rhea or Jade Cargill, probably. It won't be Nia Jax, won't be Bayley, won't be Bianca. So I don't think it'll be Charlotte either. Not Charlotte, nope. It's gonna be Rhea again, because Triple H wanted her to have that distinction of having 2 Rumble wins, or Jade Cargill. I don't see anybody else really. Not Tiffany, not Charlotte, not Bianca, not Bayley. It's Jade, Rhea, or bust. Lyra is in catering. No, she's on main event last week. She's on main event. Is she legit hurt? Selena Vega? Probably. What else before we wrap it up? What is going on? Oh, here it is. So I don't want to play. Thank you, Richard. Let me see this show browser. I'm not going to play it because it might get copyrighted. Let me see. I'll play the audio. Maybe. Well, let's see. Let me play. Unless it's like music. I don't know. Let's find out. At what point in the video does it say anything about a women's title?
Was on the rise overseas.
WWF in Deutschland.
At what point in the video?
March 3rd, 1997.
Because I don't know about.
Introduce a new championship.
Bulldog prevailed.
Two triple threat matches for the IC title. Is that confirmed? That's cool. I'm gonna listen to it off. I'm gonna listen to it in the background without it being played because I don't know about the copyright. So one of the longer tournament. I think 2 triple threats could be cool. I didn't want a short tournament. I think. Oh, Pierce announced it. Okay, I'll play that. I'm trying to listen to this mid card title he's talking about. Let's see.
It was a great back and forth match, and in the end, special moment. But that.
Let's see.
A taste of what was to come.
I don't hear anything about a UK title.
To salute the German fans. Their love of WWE is making history once again.
Okay. You lied, Richard. There's nothing about a title in here. Let me see. So let me see Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce unblocked me, by the way. I was blocked for the longest time. Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce unblocked me recently for no reason. As you can see, I'm unblocked. Like I said, Adam Pearce tweeted something about the titles. I mean, about the IC tournament. Oh, WPH, my bad. But I am unblocked for the reason. Did Stardom unblock me? No, Mario Gold blocked me, not Stardom. Mario Gold page blocked me. Stardom did not.
5 days away from Bash in Berlin and sold out tonight in Providence, Rhode Island for Monday Night Raw. Speaking of, we will kick off the Intercontinental Championship #1 Contenders Tournament tonight with 2 triple threat matches. You will see Miz versus Xavier Woods versus Pete Dunne, and Kofi Kingston versus Karrion Kross versus Jey Uso. Plus, Judgment Day is here to talk about what happened last week. Bronson Reed will take on Braun Strowman, and in our main event, it will be Uncle Howdy in his first singles match back on Raw, taking on Chad Gable. All of that and so much more live tonight from Providence at 8/7 Central only.
I gotta be honest. Let me listen to those names. It's official. Let's do this again.
Tonight in Providence, Rhode Island for Monday Night Raw. Speaking of, we will kick off the Intercontinental Championship #1 Contenders Tournament tonight with 2 triple threat matches. You will see Miz versus Xavier Woods versus Pete Dunne.
Stop right there. Miz, Xavier Woods, Pete Dunne. I'm sorry, that's not the most compelling triple threat. I'm sorry, no offense.
And Kofi Kingston versus Karrion Kross versus Jey Uso.
Yeah, those matches stink. Those matches stink. So Jay's gonna win, and Jay will face. Let me listen to the first one again.
Speaking of, we will kick off the Intercontinental Championship #1 Contenders Tournament tonight with 2 triple threat matches. You will see Miz versus Xavier Woods versus Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne against Jey Uso for the final. Assuming these are just 2 matches. Assuming that's it. Like, the winner of these 2 matches face each other in the final. So it's gonna be Jey Uso against Pete Dunne. They're gonna reward Pete Dunne for his work. Ludwig is in Europe. Ludwig is in Europe. Now, maybe it's gonna be some other matches for the tournament. Maybe next week there'll be another triple threat match, right? I don't know the tournament. I don't know the breakdown of the tournament. It'll be like a 4 3-ways. Maybe that's the case. Like, there'll be 4 3-ways. We'll get 2 this week and 2 next week with Ilya, Kaiser, and them. Maybe Sheamus. It had to be, because Sheamus is in Europe. Ludwig Kaiser is in Europe. Ilya's in Europe. So maybe that's why it sucks. Well, not sucks. With all due respect, that's why these matches are not the most compelling, because the talent is in Europe right now. Kaiser's over there. Ilya's over there. They're Dragunov. So yeah, maybe we have to wait till next week. Yeah, these matches tonight are not great. We have the Judgment Day.
And Kofi Kingston versus Karrion Kross
is here.
Versus Jey Uso. Plus, Judgment Day is here to talk about what happened last week. Bronson Reed will take on Braun Strowman, and in our main event, it will be Uncle Howdy in his first singles match back on Raw, taking on Chad Gable. All of that.
Yeah, there might be a light Raw. There might be a light Raw. No Gunther. Randy will probably be there, but Gunther will probably have a video package. They'll play like a pre-recorded video for Gunther, but Raw might be a little light. No, Jamie Hayter will not be 8 tier. I don't care what anybody says. Well, I take it back. I respect that. If you think she's 8 tier, that's fine. She's probably mid B for me. Jamie Hayter is, but that's fine. I don't mind that opinion. But anyway, yeah, I don't know about no women's matches confirmed. Yep, that's true. We'll probably get one. We'll probably get something with Damage Control and PFC. Hopefully, maybe Kiana James get on the card. A light card. Maybe it's time for Kiana James to get a look here. I don't know. I doubt it, but I love that, but I doubt it. Interesting. Very interesting. The PFC is crap. They're not. The talent's not crap. Shayna's not crap. Zoe Stark's not crap. Sonya's not crap on the mic. The talent is there. The storytelling's not great. Storytelling's just not great, unfortunately. So WWE are in Belgium this week. I mean today. Take a look at some of the stuff in Belgium. Before we wrap it up, here's Belgium. We got Gunther and Sheamus. Gunther and Sheamus did today, not Ilya and Gunther. Sheamus is over there. So Sheamus is over there with Gunther now. Bianca and Jade. They don't separate. They're always together 24/7. 24/7. And autographs. 2 butt buddies. It has to end eventually. One day. It'll end. Bianca will go back to single division. When will that happen? I don't know. Let's see what else is going on. Tiffy time shirt. Good for him. So Luffy Kaiser having a good old time. So it gives a 4-way. Ilya, LA Knight, Luffy Kaiser, and Shinsuke on the road. This is a good match. Good match. Good for Kaiser out there on the road in Europe. So this could be cool. They're not separate. They gotta separate eventually. So fans are having a good old time in Belgium. Oh, here's the Belgium card. Okay, here it is. We got Cody versus AJ Styles. Gunther against. This is not Belgium. This is Maybe they thought they were gonna get this because Gunther faced Sheamus. So I guess this is the expected card. Tiffany Naomi. Tiffany's over there as well. Of course she is. She's on SmackDown. Tiffany Naomi, Indy Hartwell, Candice against Bianca and Jay. This is like a who gives a shit match. I'm sorry. DIY, Pretty Deadly, Nia Bailey, LA Knight versus Sheamus, Gunther, Kaiser, Sheamus. Okay. So they swapped out Sheamus for Dragunov for that match. The Bloodline is on the road versus Street Profits and A-Town Down Under. Yeah, it looked like the other card from yesterday. But we'll see if these folks are loud. You know, we may get a PLE in the Netherlands or Belgium, depending on how loud they are. So is there opportunity to be loud and proud and put on a good showing for the crowd? Here's Jay Cargill in Belgium. Belgium wants a PLE, but you gotta be loud. You gotta be loud in Belgium if you want a PLE. Let's see. Eat. Chicago Bulls hat in Belgium. Cool. Big crowd heading over there. What else we got? Got Byron Saxton eating what is that, a Belgian waffle? Oh, I see. I get it. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. When in Belgium, you eat a Belgian waffle. Gotcha. How do I think Zeta Steel would do in WWE? Zeta Steel would be in NXT. She would be learning and growing from an in-ring standpoint. I think from a character standpoint, in her like personality, that's there, and she's good with that. I like her a lot in that regard. But she has a ways to go in ring. So she'd be in the PC, really grinding. She'd start on Level Up. That's where she would start in WWE, Level Up. Yeah, Naomi and Tiffany had a match for sure. I saw that. This maybe the matches haven't even started yet. I'm not seeing any matches. Well, I take it back. I saw this, so never mind. I'm not seeing a lot of video. I'm not seeing a lot of video of this show. That's old. That's old Belgium show. Can't do that. They're gonna keep giving me old stuff. Tiffany time. Yeah, Tiffany came out there to interfere in the Nia Jax Bayley match, apparently. According to this. Bayley was in Tiffany trouble, it seems. Yep. And Nia Jax Bayley, Tiffany's out there. Did Naomi come out there to help? I don't know. Yes, they did. She did. I called it. Here's Naomi and Bayley together. Naomi and Bayley together holding the Belgian flag. Fun. It's fun to be in a singles division while Bianca Belair is tagging with Jade. Fun. Ay. Just whatever. Whatever. It's Bayley and Naomi together. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, Sheamus Gunther, saw that already. We'll see. I think next year will be, I think it's gonna be Italy with Backlash. I think. We'll see. But they're really enjoying those European shows. So yeah, we'll see. I guess we'll find out. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Ivy now, Nikki. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good call. Ivy now, Nikki. That could happen tonight for sure. I'd enjoy that for sure. That'd be good. Yeah, Backlash to Italy. I think so. And then later on that year, we'll probably get like a show in Mexico. I think. But we'll see. You gonna call up Stephanie for that? She'll be on the main roster by next year for that PLE in Mexico. Maybe we might get a Japan thing. Probably not. I don't know. I don't know about Japan, but Mexico and Italy, I think we'll get next year. Matt Rinkowski. Yes, I agree. That's a good call. Matt Rinkowski, aka Ren Sinclair, Zeta Steel. There's a nice comparison there. I think Maddie's better in the ring a little bit, but yeah, that's a good transition. That's a good arc. Look at Maddie Rinkowski, what's she doing? That's good trajectory for Zeta Steel potentially in NXT. Alexa Bliss returns tonight. I think her return will be a bigger deal than on a Raw. Maybe. No, not Bash Berlin. Oh yeah, she could come. Well, the main event is Bo and Chad Gable. I don't think so, but that'd be cool to see her there. Yeah, Big Three against Witches were good. Big time reaction. Yeah, crowd loved it. I agree. Before I wrap up the stream, I think that is it. Yep, Jay and Pete Dunne are winning those matches tonight. For sure. That is it, folks. Do me a favor, like the video. Like the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Leave a comment. Leave a random comment if you want. It could be gibberish. Comments help the algorithm. So just leave a comment. But thank you guys for doing so much. That was fun. Yeah, almost 2 hours. Yeah, too long. Sometimes I lose track of how long it's been. Yes, it's been too long. I like to keep it like an hour typically, but yeah, I end up just talking, and next thing you know, I keep talking. I keep running my mouth, but yeah, tonight should be fun. A lot of talent is not there. A lot of talent is in Europe, so be prepared. Raw might not be as awesome as it usually is, but we'll see. No Raw stream tonight. Not for this show. I'm not convinced. Not for Kofi Kingston and these triple threats. Sorry. Later, guys. Talk to you guys later. Peace.